The fastest growing sport in the country is lacrosse, and it's no longer just an East Coast sport. In Wisconsin, there are 6,500 kids from 3rd grade to high school involved. And in Verona, the popularity of this sport is producing big-time results. The Wildcats won state last year. Emily Kumlien heads to Verona and introduces us to the game of lacrosse.
The Wisconsin spring high school sports landscape is changing. The fast-paced sport of lacrosse has entered the mix.
So much fun to play. I mean, what's not to love about it? Great bonding experience with the team.
The game features 10 players on a side, 9 in the field, and 1 goalie. They play 4 12-minute quarters. The substitutions are like hockey, and it's played on a soccer field with specific lacrosse dimensions.
It's really a great mix of the athleticism of football and hockey and sort of the strategy of basketball.
If anyone understands the growth in the sport, it's 4th-year head coach Mark Meyer. He won state titles growing up in St. Louis, played college lacrosse at Butler before getting involved at Verona.
It really is a complete sport. It's a great sport for cross-training for other fall sports. We compete against track and baseball for players. Not many sports that can actually match the athleticism of lacrosse.
The Wildcats won state last year, but this still is a club sport, so it's not governed by the WIAA. But with the growing youth programs and now 35 boys teams statewide, it could only be a matter of time before it becomes an official WIAA sport.
It would be a nice step, not necessarily towards legitimacy of the sport, but definitely in the minds of other athletes around the state.
I mean, I don't think people give us recognition because we're still a club sport. But I think after state, they realize, we're playing legitimate teams, and this is a sport just like any other.
With educated coaches, hardworking players, there is no doubt the sport of lacrosse is here to stay. In Verona, Emily Kumlien, News 3 Sports.
It's a fun sport to watch, too.
Oh, yeah.
Just to play.
And there was a time when it was all East Coast all the time.
Not anymore, yeah.
You guys had no problem with sports or weather?
Piece of cake.